All right. Welcome back, everybody, for another deep dive. And today we are talking cricket,
Yay!
which is exciting. We've got a really interesting match to unpack here. It was India versus Pakistan in the ICC Champions Trophy.
Huge game.
Massive game.
Yeah, group stages, so much on the line.
Exactly.
And especially for Pakistan, the defending champs.
Of course, yeah, and as hosts as well this year.
Yeah, play on home turf.
So the big question is, well, first of all, we've got this, fantastic match report to kind of go through.
Right.
And the big question is, how on earth did India manage to pull off such a comfortable victory chasing 242? That's, no small feat, right?
Absolutely.
And well, I'll say this, Virat Kohli had a little something to do with it, but we'll get to that.
We will get to that.
Yeah, so I guess taking it from the top, though,
Sure.
Pakistan started strong, right?
Yeah, I mean, to get to 241 runs,
Yeah.
under that kind of pressure they were under, it was a big deal, and they really fought hard to get there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Saud Shakil, top scorer.
Yes.
He's 62 runs.
No, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
What a knock.
Yeah, yeah. And Kushdil Shah also, played a significant role there, contributed 38.
Absolutely.
So, it was looking, like you said, like it was going to be a, tough total to chase.
Yeah, they were looking good, I thought, for a minute.
Yeah.
And then the Indian bowlers just came in
Yeah.
and kind of shut things down.
Yeah, they shut it down. It was, we always talk about, sometimes you see sort of, these bowling lineups, they just click,
Yeah.
on a given day. And this was one of those days for India.
Yeah, it was like they had a plan
Yeah.
and they just executed it perfectly.
Absolutely. And especially Kuldeep Yadav. Phenomenal. 3 wickets, only 41 runs.
He was like a magician out there.
Yeah, he was like, I don't know how he did it.
I know.
It was like he was reading the batsman's minds.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah, so,
And those 2 wickets and 2 deliveries.
talk about a momentum shift, that double wicket.
You could just feel the energy drain out of the stadium.
Yeah, when that happened.
Salman Agha and then Shaheen Afridi, just like that.
Back to back.
It was over.
Yeah, do you think that was the turning point of the match, or was it were there other factors at play?
Oh, I think it was a buildup.
Yeah.
Definitely Kuldeep's double wicket was huge.
Yeah.
But you've got to remember, like early on, Axar Patel, he got Captain Babar Azam.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
That was big. And then Hardik Pandya, he got, Shaquille when he was really starting to get going.
Yeah.
And so those are really key moments too.
Right.
So it was like, whatever, Pakistan tried.
Yeah.
India had an answer.
They did.
Yeah.
It was like a clinic to watch. It was textbook stuff, really.
Yeah.
So Pakistan end their innings at 241. Still, they're hoping to defend it, right?
Absolutely.
And then Virat Kohli comes to bat.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, right. Now you got to talk to me about this century.
Oh, where do I even begin?
Yeah, it wasn't just about, he got 100 runs. It was the way he did it.
It's the way he did it, exactly.
Yeah.
100 runs off of 111 balls.
Unbelievable.
It wasn't just power. It was like controlled aggression.
Yeah.
He was picking his moments. He
Yeah.
was targeting the bowlers.
Yeah.
He knew exactly what he was doing.
It's like he had a plan,
He did.
and he was just sticking to it.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then, of course, he was leading India to this victory, but he also achieved this pretty incredible personal milestone along the way.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Fastest batsman.
Yeah.
To 14,000 ODI runs ever.
How do you even comprehend that?
I know. Look,
Right.
I can barely run a 5K.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And this guy, he's on another level. Totally another level. I do want to say, though, Kohli, fantastic as he was, we can't forget about the contributions of Shubman Gill and Shreyas Iyer.
Of course not.
46 runs, 56 runs, respectively.
They laid the foundation.
Yeah.
For Kohli to go and do his thing.
Yeah, if those guys hadn't gotten those runs early on, who knows what might happen. So
Absolutely.
yeah, so bottom line, 242 and just 42.3 overs.
That's dominance.
Dominance. What more can you say? And this win, it pretty much guarantees India a spot in the semifinals.
It does, yeah. Barring some crazy turn of events, they're in.
Yeah, and on the flip side, Pakistan, they're really
On the brink.
on the brink here. Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to need some miracles, some prayers.
Yeah. And it's such a shame because they have, such a talented team.
They do.
It's just it's just not clicking for them this tournament, you know?
It happens, sometimes.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Sometimes a team just isn't in form.
Yeah. So, stepping back a little bit.
Sure.
Like, what do you think this match says about the state of these two teams right now? Just kind of looking at the bigger picture.
Well, I think India, they are looking incredibly strong. Like you said, their bowling is it's on fire.
Yeah.
Their batting lineup is it's terrifying.
Yeah.
And then you've got Kohli leading them. It's like they're the team to beat right now.
Yeah, it's scary to think about facing them,
Yeah.
going up against that.
Yeah.
And Pakistan, I mean, what do you think? What's going wrong?
I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, they have the talent,
They do.
but they're not playing as a unit,
Yeah.
Like there's no cohesiveness.
Right.
It's like they're all trying to do too much on their own,
Yeah, they're not firing as one, that's for sure.
No.
Yeah.
They're not.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I mean, look, dominant performance by India, powered by Kohli's, amazing century.
Oh, yeah.
And Pakistan now, they really have their work cut out for them.
They do.
If they want to salvage
Yeah.
anything from this tournament.
They've got to make some changes.
Yeah. What do you think they need to do?
Well, I mean, I think they've got to go back to basics. They've got to figure out what works for them.
Right.
As a team, they can't just rely on individual brilliance.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a team sport
It is.
at the end of the day.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll be keeping an eye on them to see what they do. And, of course, we've got India's next match coming up against New Zealand.
Oh, that's going to be a good one.
That's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think we'll see another Kohli century?
I don't know. I wouldn't bet against him.
I wouldn't either.
That guy's on fire.
All right, well, that's it for this deep dive. Thanks, everyone, for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And, yeah, let's see what happens next.
On to the next one.
Yeah. The cricket roller coaster continues, so
It does.
until next time.
See you then.
Bye.